fucking lie. Wake up, wake.
I mean, he having fun on here, but I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Get in the comment box below. Let me know how y'all feeling, bro. I'm a little bit like, I don't know.
Perfect. My flow increase, my dough increase. You know I leave from all deceased. I am a fucking beast. I'm so least from leaving bodies in the motherfucking streets, man.
Juicy?
Fire.
Laugh at when we got on Everybody, or the album Everybody, and then like it was all like, you know, peaceful and whatnot. And then like I think we get to about what track, I think it was track 10, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But we get to track 10 and then we hear, you know, like, you know, I've been on the low, I've been taking my time, and then and then Juicy coming at me, fuck your bitch with that trick. Slob on my dick. That nigga was, I was like, nigga, this is a Christian album. Nigga, what are you doing, bro? Like, whoa, you just can't. Juicy J say, oh, you want a feature? Yeah, I'm gonna give you the motherfucking, I'm gonna give you the regular bars, you know what I'm saying? The 3-6 bars. That's what I'm gonna give you. Like, I thought that was pretty savage. I was like, yeah, I understand you fought with Juicy, but Juicy just did not need to be a feature on that album.
jtbs, MF Doom, RZA, and Kanye West as key inspirations behind.
Heard that. This is my thing too. Like, again, I'm really indifferent. That's probably the first bad track on here that, well, not bad track, but the track that just wasn't for me. I know a lot of y'all probably gonna bump to it. You know, I understand he was having fun. He had to switch it up. You can't have boom bap the whole. All right, like I say, my bad. Boom pap. You can't have it like the whole. The album. Like, I understand that you have to switch it up at some point. So that was more of a current sound, trap sound. You know, just him having fun with it. I'm not really too mad at that. I'm just saying that it's gonna be a skip for me. Maybe I might let it ride, but it didn't make my playlist. Next track is Man I Is. He already did a track on this on Bobby Tarantino. That's when I had the ice and I was like this. Ling, 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 ling. Go look at that comment. I forget who, somebody commented and said the ice goes well with the video. I think I pinned it. Somewhere in the comment section though. It's like the first top 5 comments. I remember that shit. That shit was pretty funny. I was laughing. I was like, yo, because like the ice is just motherfucking you just part of the motherfucking beat. I didn't even mean to do that on purpose. That's how I had my auntie curl and shit. I'm talking. Honestly, the track went on for a minute long, so I thought this was kind of just like it's gonna be an instrumental, but he started rapping as soon as I was saying. He told me to shut the fuck up. You go ahead.
And erase it if I could, would not replace it. Grow up all alone, had to teach myself to tie my laces. What's the deal? I'm a JG and Pimp C, paying respect, so don't hold it against me. Devil, he calling me, he let it tempt me. God exempt me, why you sent me?
I feel like since we've already heard this sample and that he's done it already, this is also a track that I'm kind of just like, you know, I've already heard it. You know, I'm not really interested. But we'll let it ride. My bad. You put the Spodie OD Dopalicious in there as well. Look, if there's one thing I do in this game, I may not be the most motherfucking sweet talking, insightful talking motherfucker on this motherfucker app. But I tell you one thing, but my ears definitely got crazy sample ears. I've heard a lot of music in my lifetime. From when I was sucking on the tit for milk, or I was just sucking on the tit to get you off. I heard a lot of music in my lifetime. And I can definitely tell you some samples when I hear them.
I transcend and I transform, poetic vision in rare form. Growing up, nobody there for him. I promise when I have a family, I'ma be there for him. I love hip, I shoot from the hip and reload the magazine. I wish I could just go on forever, forever, ever and ever. But this rhyme, ill as it is divine.
You know, it's crazy. That's three Outkast basically kind of just references, and you know, like. You know, I like how he kind of just, you know, you could definitely tell that, you know, Outkast played a big role in Logic's career, or, you know, just where he raps and, you know, what he looked up to, that, you know, listen to a lot of Outkast. I feel like that's since we've already heard that beat and him kind of just already rap over that beat, that is one of those where it's kind of just like, all right, you know, it's just a, how do I name this? It's like a background track, I guess you could say, but no disrespect, but background track.
Anime such as Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, and Samurai Champloo were in constant rotation during the making of this album.
I also like how at the end of the track, like he kind of just explains different times in his life and what kind of just what he did. Like he had anime. We all knew that he was a big anime head. Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, And then we all knew about, you know, the artist that kind of influenced him. He said it, and kind of just what he's doing with his life. Like, I feel like I think that's a cool touch right there. Kind of just leads the track, and it kind of just flows through that album from start to finish. You don't really have to skip. Next track, though, is Dadbod. Now, this is the track I was actually worried about. I was actually worried about, is Dadbod going to be a good track, or what is it going to be? Because that is a weird name. Dadbod. Also, the other track I'm also worried about is A to Z.
Hey, chillin' with the homies at the crib, bumpin' Pac Div. This the life I live, you ain't know about. Cause back in my day, it was food stamps. And I love my wife like I am Chance. I bet you rap about the shit me and him rap about. If you had ever made it, that would.
Damn, but you ain't never had a chance. I like how you did that bar right there, but please don't defend Chance, bro. Please don't defend Chance like that album was good. Look, no.
Your ways, boy, don't hate it. I rated while they waited. Will they love it? Will they hate it? Who gives a fuck though? Rappers praying they next. This shit is.
That's that upgrade. I upgraded like. Yeah, I can't do the beat right now. I'm a little fucked up. But yeah, that's crazy how you did. Look, referencing your own track. I fuck with that. That's a flex. That's a flex.
Hey yo, I'm on that lyrical, poetic, rhetoric, lyrical, miracle, satirical shit. If you don't like my conscious rap, you won't like my material shit. Love I'ma hate on the stage, grip the mic and murder you like a pro-lifer. But I'm done now, I got a son now. Fuck the rap game, I'm done now. Chillin' with the homies at the crib, bumpin' Pac Div.
Hey, that's a man, the panda. He's getting ready to, well, you know, he at one point I thought that motherfucker was on steroids. Well, that motherfucker was getting huge. And I thought he was like, yo, he pumping something. But I feel like, you know, the track's called Dadbod, but it's basically really, the title is basically saying that, oh, you know, he's getting ready to go in that dad life, and he's kind of speaking on that. Like, you know, I'm being a dad right now. I don't even know about shit. I used to be about 8 Mile and shit, but now I'm kind of just like, nah, I'm just done. I don't know about that shit.
I know when my wife text me, talking about you gotta get home, feed your son, girl, don't trip about it. Walk up in with applesauce and broccoli, feed him and lead him into his car seat. Drive up the street down to Target, don't do hard drugs or beat my wife, but the paparazzi still wanna start shit. I don't answer, they some new drawers, then I spot some more fans staying hella hardcore. Ask you for a pic and I say sure, scratch my dick and shake his.
Yo, his Eminem shit right now, but I fuck with this, bro. Like, speak your shit. Talk your shit, boy. You flowing with it. This sounds like a damn freestyle. I got bars when I'm actually on point. Don't go fucking sleep on me. All right, I got bars on the street. Don't sleep on me.
Wet wipes to clean the shit for my bowels. A really hot girl walks by with a fat ass, but I'm just wondering if Hefty really holds the most trash. Forgot my card at home, thank God I brought some cash. Shitty, I mean, why rap about everyday shit when I convert to punchlines and sound dope like this? Chillin' with
It wasn't even corny. Like, this is, you can still be your little weird shit and get on your weird shit and just slide. They like talking shit. And the beat is fire. That's exactly what I'm telling you.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
It's what you all been waiting for, ain't it? This no pressure shit kinda got us reacquainted. I'm happy you can join me in this universe I painted. I'm trying to do shit different now. I love this BPM, but this a different style. I never been this happy before, this a different smile. Motivated by paper and pussy, always been a passion. Whipping that Chevrolet Impala, my speakers blasting. Hungry like I'm fast, I provide for mine, homie. Y'all know me. Yeah, I started with just $1 and a dream, like Jermaine in '09. Know what I mean? Fresh on the scene.
His second tape, Young Sinatra. That was the second tape. Get in the comment box below and let me know. What was the second tape?
I could afford a plane, touchdown like Notre Dame and get as high as my strain. 2014 release date, I need morphine. Def Jam under shit me, not as like I sell coca, living la vida loca shit. That ain't a line, just a flex, just to let you know you next. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. Trust me, cause I've been through it now.
Actually, living your life is exponentially different from just being alive.
Introduce.
Heard that. That's a real one right there. I like that track too, man. Let me put that one on a playlist, bro. So far, bro, man, I like that Dadbod. I feel like Dadbod and Aquarius 3 are my favorite tracks on here. Like, I know Soul Food 3 and GP4 had the old school references, but I feel like Aquarius 3, man, that was one of Open Mic Aquarius 3 was one of my favorite tracks. And I just like how Dadbod, it wasn't too corny, but again, he was just being playful with it and still fucking just talking his shit, really. Like, I appreciate tracks like that, and I think that he, I mean, how many times do I gotta say it, man? We all know. We got 5 tracks left, though. It's crazy when you think about it, man. Because, like, again, I'm not going to sit there and assume that he's lying about what he's saying. So I got to take it for what it is. And he said that he's done. So if he said he's done, then I got to take it as that. And I'm just kind of just blown the fact that this is it, right? Like, possibly my last Logic album. I'm still trying to find, I've been trying to look for the Incredible 2 story on vinyl. I can't find that. But it's just wild to me, man. Like, this possibly could be my last time listening to the boy Logic. And I think that's pretty crazy. My battery died. But the next track we got is called Dark Place, man.
Depression, anxiety got a hold of me, cause people say they want the older me. Well, I'm 30, this the oldest me, but oldest me, the piece of shit that's not tatted. I'm constantly second guessing if my profession is worth it on my mental state. Writing this from a dark place.
Heard that, bro. Is your career worth it or your mental state? Because I feel like, man, when people, I told you guys, when you're trying to be influencers, you guys be asking me about advice for YouTube. And I be like, the first thing I always tell anybody when I give advice is, yo, if you are not mentally prepared or mentally strong and you have some kind of weak will, then it is not for you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, bro, it's relentless on this internet world shit, bro. I'm telling you, Naruto Hokage 69 will literally get on your ass. And if you let that shit affect you, imagine how you imagine, 50,000 Naruto Hokage 69s, bro. They will literally dig in your ass. Straight up. And that's something you got to be prepared for.
On the internet, yo, hey. Deeper than the surface, I'm searching for purpose. I'm tired of searching for logic and Google on purpose just to read that I'm worthless.
Whew. And it is true. Like, you think about it, bro, like, Logic's career has literally came up from the Call of Duty Day montages. That's literally how he became famous. He was literally a product of YouTube, right? And so now he's looking up, and I can't say I've been there yet where I Google my name, because I really don't give a fuck. But I can only imagine, even no matter how strong-willed you are, after, millions of people tell you that you suck, then, at some point your mental is going to be like, you know what? Maybe I do suck. That's just how it goes.
It's easy before the fame. Now I'm constantly overthinking every line. It's a shame. Rap used to fill me with joy. Now it's nothing but pain. I'm stuck in the game, trying to get back from where I came. Whoever told you success gonna make you happy, you've been lied to. All of my dreams came true, but I bleed and cry too. Never been perfect. I failed every time I tried to.
And people say, well, you're just out for money. I say that's none of your business. You see, a lot of people don't feel happy unless they have another thing beyond money, which is called status.
Status, or purpose. Purpose is also another one. Past the money. You find purpose or status.
Do I need all that? Is this trip really necessary? They would come to the conclusion that it wasn't.
I say it's necessary. It goes back to what I've been preaching about. Like, yo, I remember I said this multiple times and people still don't believe me when I say it. Like, I hate when people be like, "Oh yeah, I dress for me, myself." Look, as human nature, we don't do anything for ourselves. All right, you do to a degree, I guess. Even if it's only 5%, and I guarantee you, there's not even a 5%er out there. But what do you do? Is 10% for yourself, 20% for yourself, 90% for yourself. No matter what, there's going to be some percentage that you do it to appease other people, to kind of get that acceptance, to kind of get that attention. That's because that's what humans thrive off of. We thrive off of attention. So I laugh when I had a couple dudes, and they're like, "Nah, bro, if I want to buy a fit, I want to buy a Louis fit for me, bro. That's for me. I worked hard. I want to show that shit off." Yeah, you want to show that shit off. Why you want to get the Louis fit though? Why? Why Louis? Status. That's why. Because I guarantee you, if Skechers was in place of Louis Vuitton and Louis Vuitton was Skechers, your ass would get the Skechers. Because why? Status. Power. It's a brand. It's a brand that speaks. It speaks money, which is power. People want to show off. And okay, look, I'm fine. I got 16 speakers. I got the coupe. That's my guilty pleasure right there. I have no problem. But also, I'm not sitting here saying that, no, I do it for myself. I understand. Like, I'm not saying I do it for myself. All right? Like, that car out there that I got is definitely for myself. But it is also to get in that bitch. I got 16 speakers. I'm going to turn that bitch down. I mean, you're going to see me hitting 100 on the side. I'm going to pass your ass. All right? That's how I'm going to do it. So when people try to say it's always for themselves, bro, people just lying, bro. At the end of the day, kind of just accept it and be like, nah. I mean, yeah, I like the Louis because bitches like Louis, and you know I like to stun on the next nigga, whichever poison you got. That's just what it is. Next track is A to Z. Now this is the track I'm really kind of worried about. I'm really worried about if A to Z is going to be one of those tracks where it's just a weird name, or it might be like Dadbod, where I slept on it and I'm judging the book by its cover again.
Hey, I've been real, that's all I ever knew how to be. Fuck what you heard, I only write what I see. Second, I deploy, I destroy to the tank on E. The underdog, they wouldn't bank on me. Leave no ID, cooking up in Studio D. That underground shit, L train across town shit. This that Nas is like Queensbridge, King Cruel. Never went to MIT, but my imagination out of this world like MIB. Who are you to me? These other rappers envy me. The MVP, born do it cause I do it. Come now, boy, better stop trying to take me out. My advice is aim for the top. I know I make rapping look easy, but I promise it's not.
It's not. As someone who tried to freestyle, it is not easy. Because I'm Trizash.
Smoking weed in gazebo, incognito. Attracting more microphones than Magneto, when that's real.
More microphones than Magneto. Whoa, you can definitely tell that was old. I will say one thing, man. Rapping is hard, all right? So when we critique them, and I know a lot of people's arguments like, Dad, well, why don't you try to rap like that? Why don't you rap over that beat? Yeah, you're right. That's why I don't rap. That's why I don't get paid millions to rap. All right, but guess what? You still can be critiqued. All right, just because you get paid millions don't mean you're necessarily good. It just means you have some sort of influence. And I know y'all probably gonna bring the Drake in, but I'm just saying that's a different number. When you're bringing billions, that's different. Millions, okay, billions, that's different. You on a different level. All right. But A to Z is exactly what I expected to be. Him to go through the alphabet. Very creative how he did it, but I just wasn't really feeling that track. There's only 2 tracks on here I wasn't really feeling. All right, and that is A to Z, and I think I don't remember what the actual one was. I think it was Perfect. It was Perfect. So I'm pretty drunk, y'all. We got 3 tracks left though. Heard him say. This is the track that everybody thought, oh, he's copying Kanye. That's how I know shit was crazy. All right, like the track is called Heard Him Say, and they're like, oh, Kanye already has a track. This is not the first time a track has been called the same name, but like literally, that's how crazy it was. I was like, I mean, I get it. Okay, you want to come where you come from? Like, he's copying Kanye, bro. The track is just called Heard Him Say. We don't even know what he said yet, and you already going in on him. That's crazy. With no smile on his face today. And this don't even sound like that.
Even if I sign it easy, I wouldn't be good enough. Killing myself to make a killing. With no smile on his face today. Came a long way from where you was. I've been coming with a buzz. Overcame selling drugs.
And no, I needed his thing on this bitch.
Never mind who be bitching. This is for the person in the back who always gon' listen. Fuck a punchline, this is foofy. But deep down I feel like I need them. Power is freedom. You can lead them, but can't feed them. Smiling on my face, but I'm dying under the surface. Want my life till I finally got it and realize there's so much more to life. Used to dream I become the fucking man I am. Stacking money and reading my son Sam I am.
I would not have minded if that was the last track on the album, or like the one, like I see why it's towards the end of the album, but you know, he's not young no more. He's old, and I think that's crazy when you actually think about it. Like, everybody gets old, man. That's just how it goes. We get old.
Ultra 85 program.
Make the rules, yeah, make it look easy.
Oh, that was far. Who was that? Lucky Day and K Tronada? It sound kind of fire, man. Hold on, the ad actually throwing me motherfucking bops? Cause that was pretty fuego. I like how, well, I dislike that, you know, the beat, the production is there. But yeah, you could definitely hear Logic. It's starting to get to the point now where I'm just like, okay, I'm picking and choosing now where I liked it. I think I only dislike 2 tracks on here. But I can see, if I'm being like giving you the cons, I can see somebody basically saying like, yo, you know, this is kind of sounding like the same flow type shit, and he's doing the same thing. I personally think that it's a great number right here where it hits everybody. 15. Again, it's only really actually 14 because that one track is only like a minute long. So, I mean, technically he's not, you know, it's not like it's overwhelming for me. It's not like it's a 23, 24 track Lil Baby album, like, or a 25 track Lil Boogie album, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that. So I feel like it's just exactly the right number with great production from No ID. Now, I don't know if 6 is actually doing anything on here as well, but I think that if I would have been cool also more 6, because I feel like that would have given him a little more flavor. If he is already on here, then I'm already wrong, my bad, but yeah, that's how I feel. Now, next 2 tracks is Amen and Obediently Yours. Obediently Yours is the long outro, but Amen is only 2 minutes long.
Lie with me, I'm a sinner, I'll admit it, but I got God with me. Been in hell and back twice just to feel the burn. If your ass don't fall down, then you'll never learn.
Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, we gon' take it to the moon, take it to the stars. Lift off, taking my shirt off. Hey, everybody hated on Lift Off on Watch the Throne, right? When it first came out. At least my side of town did. And I was like, y'all don't like this shit? This shit is fire. And now, years later, yeah, Lift Off is the shit. That's the Lift Off sample.
I thought acceptance from others, it would set me free.
Yep.
But it didn't know.
I got an ear, bro.
No matter what I say.
These big ass ears just don't be not. They just not there. They listen. That flip is a little weird though. That flip is a little weird.
We all powerless, especially people think power lasts. I ain't cowardice, but sometimes wish I lived behind a mask. Cause facing this world is such a rigorous task. Get right with me, hurt me laugh, watch me cry, did time with me.
Heard that.
In the game, not just on the sideline with me.
I think that's also like, yo, I still, man, it still blows my mind that I'm still like, how am I? Who knew that Meami, Devin Dorsey, my little ass would be fucking inspiring people and making people happy and making people's days. Who knew that I would have been that dude? Honestly, it still is a shock to me because I feel like I just be in my room talking to a camera, but you know, it's crazy when you actually like watch the videos from the outside in, and it's kind of just like, damn, I really did say some real shit. But that's kind of just me talking. You know, I don't really realize when I'm talking and telling stories, but that's just me talking, giving the real, and it's crazy.
This is celebration with no invitation. This the last one that I'm done. Permanent vacation. Time to conclude the incredible true story and transformation. Salutation.
I owe the very profit I make to the people I make it from. In show business, it's being generally agreed that any public man owes his position to the public, all that he can do for them. And what is to be done is more, much more than good works, Christmas baskets, bonus. In that boy's name and in the name of all who in this land of ours have no voice of their own, I remain as always, obediently yours.
Now, I know I'm going to get some of those super fans in the comments below like, you need to listen to the whole 6 minutes, bro. Like, you know. Alright, I was here for Logic, and I understand what that outro was for, but apparently Amen was the outro because I was wondering why he said, last album ever, I'm out. Like, you know, like, it made sense. And, well, The Incredible True Story, and then I'm out. Like, that made sense because that was actually the last album, but then Obediently Yours was kind of just like the outro with the monologue. I get that. But for the fan that's out there, just go ahead and hit that X button, bro, so you don't get too mad. I don't want you to have a bad day. Anyways, the album, man. I want to talk about the album, man. I'm shocked. This is definitely probably the best album that we've heard from him since The Incredible True Story, in my opinion. Now, a lot of you guys actually hate Supermarket, but I like Supermarket. I feel like Supermarket still to this day will be the album that everybody goes back to later on and like, you know what, this is actually not that bad. Like Logic tried this shit and this shit was fire. Because I feel like that was probably the most experimental and the most kind of just, you know, off the table album that he did to this day. And I think that, you know, like that album, at least for me, only had like 3 bad tracks on it. A lot of people said it was very surface level. A lot of people said X album was very surface level, 17, and look where 17 went. So I liked it. I don't really care what people like or not. It doesn't affect me, but I liked it. Apparently, I got bad music taste because, you know, Jimi Hendrix 63-200 has better music taste than me because he likes Kendrick Lamar and he listens to Joey Badass and Capital Steez all day, so he has better music taste than me. Anyways, the album, man. Back to the album, man. I just want to say, man, what a great finish for Logic. I'm not even trying to be biased. You know, y'all know me, man. I be real to the end. I don't really have nothing to lie about. I think this is his best work. Probably only 3 bad tracks on here. 4, I wouldn't say bad track. Obediently Yours was a bad, but I just didn't like that ending. I would have ended it with Amen. I think that, you know, having those old school samples on here definitely gave it an Under Pressure vibe. It's called No Pressure, so I would assume it would be a follow-up from Under Pressure. And I think that he didn't disappoint. I think this is exactly what a lot of fans been asking for over the years. And for him to finally give that, again, there's nothing really going against him, no pressure. You know, the weight off his shoulders, kind of just like here to have fun and shows what he can do. And, you know, obviously he can still do it. I think that the major role here, though, was the production. The production is what put it over the top. And I think that No ID did his damn thing. Now, I don't know if 6 did his, you know, I don't know if there was a 6 beat on here. You guys can get in a comment box below and let me know. But I think that's one of the, you know, one of the things he's been missing over the last 3 albums was the production. That's why I enjoyed Supermarket, because I feel like Supermarket had some very mellow vibes that I was fucking with. Now, if I had to say what my favorite tracks on here is, I'd probably say Aquarius 3 and Dadbod. Aquarius 3, Dadbod, and GP4 is probably my favorite tracks on here. I don't know what it is about that open mic Aquarius 3, but it just gave me that Midnight Marauder kind of feel. Just me, though, in my opinion. I think that, again, it's kind of sad that, you know, this is his last album, and I would say that a lot of people probably pushed him away. I don't want to say it is, but it is what it is. Like, you know, the way social media is in this climate, you know, it definitely, after you get, you know, what Logic had to go through for the last 3 years, and, you know, everybody was on his ass, I would quit too, to be honest. I'm not saying that's like he was running away, but I'm just saying, like, it's just so bad in the world, man. Like, toxic culture, cancel culture has just become so mainstream nowadays, and it's kind of like, why would you stay in music? You know, like, why would you be here, and why would you, like, continue on? Because it feels like there's just no love, there's just no, you know, there's just no fun anymore, like, at all. I feel like everybody's just looking for that's not the best album of all time. Like, every album has to be the best album of all time. It's not really just like, it was a good album. Like, I just feel like that's just gone because people aren't listening to music like that. Like, there's a reason why Tabby quit YouTube and stopped doing reactions, because you can't even thoroughly enjoy the songs or the music because it's on a scale, and it's just not fun when you really think about it. So I understand exactly what's going through Logic's mind. I heard he cried on the stream. A lot of you guys said that. That's really crazy after his last, you know, track, because it really hits home when you think about it, man. Everything that's, you know, kind of like when somebody tweeted me that he cried, I kind of just took it back. I did read it in the middle of the album, where it was kind of just like, damn, maybe he really is, because I feel like he's still gonna be involved in music. You just don't fully quit. I don't know if he's gonna make another album though. Maybe Ultra 85 might get released. Who knows? But I feel like a good break, you know, gives him also substance. It gives him some content to talk about for his next project if he does one. And also, I feel like it just, you know, clears his mental. And I think that's the number one thing that you can do, clear your mental. Because at the end of the day, you know, what does it matter if you're not alive? So, if I had to give the album a rating, first rating, I would give it first rating, I give it 8 out of 10. I give it 8 out of 10 first listen. I still got to listen to it again, but for the tracks that I liked, I really enjoyed them. Now, I guess this is the best time to say it, because I'm going to do a video later on in the week how I feel about the retirement. But I think that, you know, I got to say, well, I don't think that, but I got to say that I think all the Rat Pack fans. I said it at the beginning of the video, I'm going to say it again. I think the Rat Pack fans. I think Logic himself, even though he didn't directly bring my channel up, he indirectly did it. Everything he did, from his music all the way to, shouting me out, all the way to always retweeting and commenting, like, that did numbers for me because it shared. People don't understand that little network right there, what a fan base can do for you, especially in this YouTube shit where it's about, numbers and rising. And what's crazy is me being myself allowed that, and then it allowed myself to blossom. But I just needed that spark, and that spark was logic. That was the reason why I was able to blow up, and why now that I make, the money that I make, and why I grind, and why I'm available to just do what I do. I have my down days every once in a while, but I wouldn't change it for the world, and I'm definitely blessed in what I do, and wouldn't be here without the Rat Pack. So I just want to say, man, thank y'all. Anything Fridays, man. Happy Anything Fridays. I'm a little lit right now, so I'm kind of, my eyes a little dazing off right now, but it's just crazy, man. Like, I'm just thankful, man. Now that I look about it, I've been doing YouTube almost for 5 years now. Been doing it for 5 years. About to hit 200K. Slowly but surely. But, we definitely going to get there. Road to 1 million. But that's not even my goal. I always tell you guys my goal in this YouTube shit and social media, whatever, is 10K. I want 10K full subscribers. I don't want 100. I'd rather take 10K real ones over 1 million. Just slide bys, fake ones. Give me 10K real ones, and I feel like that's the number. Because I tell you right now, bro, if 10K people gave you 50 cents, you have $5,000, bro. People don't realize how crazy that is, bro. If 10,000 people gave you a penny, you have, what, $1,000, $100? People don't really realize that, man. That's how crazy that shit is. So I feel like people really try to always chase the millions, and you don't really chase the close ones that are here for you. So you always want to chase the number 10,000. That's the number you want to chase, man. But Logic, man, young Sasuke, thank you for a great career, man. Thank you for supporting me and giving me content for these last couple years. The Incredible True Story will go on my wall at some point whenever I can find a vinyl. I'm sure somebody from the Rat Pack will give me one. Yeah, I just want to keep it like that, man. One day maybe we'll just meet and we can finally just kick it and not talk about music. We can just kick it. I'm sure we'll meet one day, though. We'll talk about it. But until next time, man, it's been boy Dev. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. Like always, love y'all, Rat Pack. Appreciate y'all, man. Till the next time, we out. Peace.